Welcome to World Action and Reaction News. Please press subscribe button and press bell icon if you are new to the channel. Let's start news snapshot. A £260 million, $365 million agreement with the United States government to support RAF C-17 heavy lift transport aircraft into the next decade has been signed by the MOD. Defense Minister Gutto Beb announced on February 17, 2018. The foreign military sale agreement will provide support for the RAF's fleet of 8 C-17A Globemaster III aircraft, which provided life-saving humanitarian relief following Hurricane Irma last summer. Our C-17 giants take everything from heavy equipment to vital troops to where they're needed right across the globe. This deal keeps them in the air into the next decade and affirms our leadership, alongside our American allies, in providing global security and humanitarian aid as we stand together in defense of our shared values, the UK Defence Minister Gutto Beb said. This bilateral deal will deliver spares, design services, reliability and maintenance improvements, access to technical resources, and RAF aircrew and maintenance crew training programs. It will sustain more than 50 jobs in the UK through the support of a Boeing team at RAF Breise Norton, the home of the UK's C-17 operators, 99 Squadron RAF. Further work will be carried out in the US at Boeing facilities in San Antonio, Texas. U.S. Army aviation testers are now deep into testing the latest Army aviation missile at the Yuma Proving Ground, known as the Joint Air-to-Ground Missile, the Army Press Office said. The complex JAGM test was a collaborative team effort between the West Fort Hood, Texas-based Aviation Test Directorate of the U.S. Army Operational Test Command, Yuma Test Center at Yuma Proving Ground, Arizona, and Redstone Test Center based at Redstone Arsenal, Alabama. AVTD coordinated multiple efforts to assure a successful test as JAGM moves towards its next major milestone, a low-rate initial production decision. The close cooperation between YTC and the Operational Test Command during the short duration was critical, said Lieutenant Colonel Karsten Hawk, Chief of the AVTD Rotary Wing Test Division. Without the professionalism and the mission dedication of the YTC Range Support Team, test completion would have been significantly delayed. This was truly a team effort. Participating pilots give the new weapon's versatility high marks. One of the things that sticks out to me is the simplicity for the crew in terms of how they select weapons for their missions, said Chief Warrant Officer 5 John Bilton, the first non-experimental test pilot to fire the missile, a milestone that took place at YPG in the fall. Before, we had to put a lot of thought into, what do I need? As soon as I launch, I don't get to come back and change out my missiles, Bilton said. In combat, you don't want to encounter a target you need to hit and not have on board the right missile for the job. The JAGM boasts the ability to use semi-active laser or radio frequency as a means of guiding it to target. Newest family of Kalashnikov assault rifles, the 5.45mm AK-12 and 7.62mm AK-15, are officially approved and recommended by Russian Ministry of Defense for issue to infantry, airborne and naval infantry troops of Russian armed forces. New rifles were developed by Kalashnikov Group according to the requirements set during the Ratnik program that originally sought new tactical and combat equipment for Russian special forces. Both AK-12 and AK-15 rifles have successfully passed all tests, including field trials by various units of Russian Army and in various climate zones. New Kalashnikov rifles combine famous, battle-proven high reliability with modern ergonomics, increased hit probability and capabilities to effectively use all modern accessories, from red dot, night, and IR sights to underbarrel grenade launchers, forward grips, lasers and flashlights, sound suppressors, and more. The UAE-based, United Arab Emirates, company Streit Group, an international manufacturer of combat and security vehicles, introduces a new security-protected vehicle, the Python-SUT Support Utility Vehicle. The vehicle is based on a commercial chassis Toyota with steel capsule body design offering protection against ballistic threats. Light on the budget but heavy on reliability, the Python-SUT Support Utility Vehicle is one of the best options in our all-terrain range. Using a tried and trusted Toyota platform base, this Streit vehicle can tackle the most challenging of terrains and transport the crew safely to their destination. This amazing vehicle has capacity and flexibility to operate from urban patrols to convoy escort duties or anything that is required. The Python-SUT has the capability to carry 10 people including driver and commander. The vehicle is designed to offer a new generation of protected vehicle with cargo area at the rear. The engine is at the front, there is 3 seats at the front ET3 in the middle of the troops compartment. More people can be carried at the rear of the vehicle, or additional equipment. The body of the vehicle is protected level CEN-B6, offering protection against firing of small arms 7.62 x 51 mm caliber ammunition. On February 15, Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari unveiled Tsaigumi, a locally manufactured drone, the first to be produced in the country. Nigeria's first indigenously developed unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV, represents a far more step further for the Air Force than simply acquiring UAVs. The Tsaigumi is more advanced than its earlier produced Amiibo and Gulma UAV prototypes. While the Gulma UAV is the first indigenous UAV, the newly inducted Tsaigumi UAV is the first indigenous operational drone. UAV development in Nigeria started in 2008, when its student officers who were undergoing postgraduate studies in aerospace engineering programs at Cranfield University, UK, chose UAV development as their research project. These student officers designed the Amiibo UAV as part of their project. It had neither autopilot nor intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance (ISR) capability. Gulma was an experimental UAV, which was developed in 2013 as a technological demonstrator used to gather performance data on UAV systems. The Tsaigumi made by the Nigerian Air Force Institute of Technology will be used to fight militants and armed bandits. Nigeria faces multiple security threats including an Islamist insurgency in the north, militancy in the oil-rich south, and clashes between herders and farmers in the central region. The plan is to mass-produce the drone and possibly export it to other countries.